What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in South Georgia. Hope y'all are having a great day. I am out here, obviously not in lawn cutting clothes, but I am out here in my shop. Yes, it's still a wreck, man. But I got a video I want to do for y'all today, kind of a product review. But before I do that, something caught my eye in my shop. This is my Honda CRF 150. Just a small bike, nothing fancy. Just curious, what do y'all do for fun? You got some kind of recreation that you do? You like to ride side-by-sides, four-wheelers, golf carts, that kind of thing's a big thing where I live at. Didn't know about y'all where you live, but anyway, dirt bikes, that kind of stuff. Fishing, you know, you got boats, ATVs, motorcycles. What do you got? What do you like to do when you're not out cutting lawns or whatever your day job is, if you watch this? So anyway, what I'm wanting to do, I got set out here a Echo SRM 2620. This is my go-to trimmer. Now, there's an SRM, what is it, 223, that's more of a residential. The 2620, as you can see right there, is a commercial. This is part of the X Series. That X Series logo's going off. So they have a 2620. They have a 2620T, which is a torque. I believe there's a 2-to-1 reduction in the gear ratio, which means, you know, it's just it's got a lot of torque to it, cutting thick stuff. Probably also if you want to put a blade or something like that on it. They have a 3020, and I believe they have a 4020 or something like that. I mean, that thing is an absolute it's got to be an absolute beast. As a matter of fact, I had the opportunity to buy whatever the big one is for $250. A guy bought it, decided he didn't like it, brought it back to the dealer, and was just trying to sell it to somebody, and I didn't buy it. I regret not doing that. Dealer called me up and said, hey man, I got to go up here, probably take $250 for it. And I was like, nah, I don't need another one. And it was worth $250 even if I didn't need it. But anyway, I want to talk to you today about the SRM 2620X. This is kind of a review. Now, when I review stuff, I'm very upfront and transparent with you. You know that I like Echo stuff. I have not run Stihl equipment. The only thing I have is the BR800X backpack blower. I will say that backpack blower is beginning to grow on me. I do like it, but now I'm comparing it to an Echo 770T, which is no comparison. You would have to compare the BR800 to the 90. You know, to the 9010 or whatever it is to have a fair comparison. So anyway, so just disclaimer up front, I like Echo. I don't get any money from Echo. Echo's never sent me a message. Echo's never sent me a t-shirt. They never sent me a hat. Echo, if you're watching this, I have bought thousands of dollars worth of your equipment. So cough up a hat, man. All right? Yeah, do that for me. But anyway, the 2620 is my go-to. I have two of them. The one that we're looking at here today is my oldest one. This one right here is 2 years old. You can tell it's been on the trailer. You can tell that this is my GoPro attachment where I cracked my lens way back last year. That's obviously loose now. And, you know, it's nasty. Hadn't been cleaned in a while. So let's just kind of talk about this. What is specific to Echo is the speed feed head. That's a 400 right there. One of the things that you might notice, a couple of people on YouTube have been talking about this recently. I know the lighting probably isn't good. This pad, if you run it across the ground or on the concrete, it wears. You can buy these pads. I get 4 of them. This bottom piece, I get 4 of them on Amazon, shipped to me for about $35. So that's about $9 a piece, which is much cheaper than getting a whole head. Love the speed feed and how fast it loads up. I do run the guards on my trimmers. I've just never not run the guards, so I continue to run them. Of course, I got my Equipment Defender clips on here to hook that up. This handle grip obviously is adjustable. It's got a very stable trigger mechanism on it. One thing I do not like about it, and I think this is kind of unique. This is kind of across the board with Echo, is this switch. Now I realize the on-off probably lasts longer than one that you just push down and it shuts off and you let it go, because I got a Husqvarna that does that, and that switch is garbage. I wish that I could just stop this, let it go, because you know what I do? I shut it off, and then half the time when I grab the trimmer to start it back up, I flip up the choke, and I pull it 2 or 3 times, and I go, man, this thing cranks faster than that. Then I look down, and I realize I forgot to turn it back on. Yep, after 2 years of using it, I do that. So, this thing is a powerhouse. Hopefully, I'm fixing to go through right now and show you, if I can find it, some footage of this piece of equipment in action. So hopefully you're going to see that now. Okay, so if I was able to dig up some of that footage, I hope you enjoyed it. But like I said, this thing is an absolute beast. We have cut some thick grass with this. We've done cleanups with this. I mean, these things have been run hard. You know, change the plug, change the air filter on it. All of that stuff is pretty easy to get to. If you want to get to the air filter, you just back this bad boy off right here. And I'm sure this air filter needs to be changed because I have not changed it in a while. Oh, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. There's a knob on the bottom that I'm having trouble getting my hand on. So maintenance wise, yeah, that looks a little bit dirty. Maintenance wise, you just got this filter, you know, that sits in here, and of course you just put this on there, and you know, you tighten it back on. So not a big deal, not complicated. I mean, you got that, and of course you've got your spark plug that you can change out, you know, as far as maintenance on the engine. Now, in terms of the overall piece of equipment, I'm ashamed to say this, but you can put gear oil, gear grease in here. You should be able to, but I've never done it. So I have run these things. I have abused it. Now again, this is a 2-year-old piece of equipment. And I know trimmers, people got trimmers last 9, 10 years, all that kind of good stuff. I'm just telling you, I'm not doing this review on a piece that I've had for 2 weeks, and I'm telling you, hey, the SRM 2620, it's a beast, you need to go out and buy it. This thing has been run. I don't have any way of knowing how much time it's got on it. Never had anything done to it other than the service, new plug, new filter. And that has been absolutely it. It normally cranks up really easy for me. As a matter of fact, let me just show you. This is the exhaust. You see that there? That's the exhaust. I'm putting my finger in the exhaust. I don't want you to think, oh, he warmed it up and now he's going to crank it for us. And let me see if I can get it to fire up. You know, 2 or 3 pulls. I don't even usually pump this, but you know, it does crank better if you give it probably 4 or 5 pumps. Pull it up on choke. Make sure I got it on. And look, I tell you, I do this stuff live in real time, man. What'd I pull at, 4 or 5 times? I don't know. I might have been better off had I not even pumped a little bubble, to be honest. I can bet you this. I probably wouldn't want to touch that exhaust now. It don't take it long to get warm. So, now, somebody might say, this right here, I believe, without tax, I want to say about $329, something like that. Now, somebody might say, well, what about the SRM 223? We get those, we use them, they work fine. If I were cutting if I were cutting all weekly properties, I would probably try, I'm not saying I would go to them, but I would probably try the 223, the smaller, more residential trimmer. It is a little bit lighter. I would probably try it, but because we do a lot of bi-weekly, we do, we trim, we do some new property cleanups. I mean, we got a lot of different things that we do where you need some muscle. And the 2620, it brings the guns. And for those of you that got a 2620T, which is a torque, I can only imagine what that thing would do. I have never put this in anything where it went and performed, and you know, we've cut some knee-high stuff, and it just seems to get the job done. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. If you're watching this video, you're probably thinking about buying one maybe. I am not an Echo expert. I'm not Echo sponsored. I'm not an Echo influencer. I'm not any of those things. I'm just trying to give you an honest product review on the SRM 2620. So hey, hope you enjoyed the video. Drop me a comment at the bottom if you haven't. Man, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. And I'm gonna try to, I got a bunch of equipment that over the next couple of months I want to take the opportunity to try to review and share with you how it's working. So anyway, appreciate you taking time to watch the video. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and you might see all of your blessings as from Him.